we've got review of the impact of permitted development and increased force. Jane, are you going to lead on this?
Yes, so this was a report, a scoping report came here just a few weeks ago in September and talked about what we wanted to look at in the review. This report sets out some of the background in a bit more detail, highlights the number of units that have been converted over the last couple of years and some of the issues that are being caused by these conversions. I think the main points to bear in mind is that Harlow is more affordable than many places around here, so therefore it's quite attractive for a place for people to do lots of conversions. And of course there's an ever increasing demand for accommodation for all sorts of places. So the report talks about what we've done so far and talks about a suggested work plan that we intend to do over the coming months. Just for information, since we brought the scoping report here, we've now written a letter to each of the chief execs placing families in Harlow to remind them of the protocols and to remind them of their duties under the homelessness legislation and to remind them of the vulnerability sometimes of the people that they're placing here. We've started to identify a list of office accommodation that we want to consider for Article 4, so and we'll put that in some kind of order, so we'll go to the most vulnerable accommodation first. We're starting to calculate exactly how much office space we believe has been lost to conversions, because of course that has an impact on our employment space. And we'll continue to highlight at every opportunity with government departments and others about the impacts it's causing in Harlow. And just listening to the report before, so something else we might want to do is look at bus routes to areas that are out on the industrial estates, for example. Templefields House and Shield House, so there's a very poor bus route down there, apart from during the rush hour, so that might be something we want to discuss with bus companies. So a final report comes back here in February, I believe, and I hope that we will have completed our work, well, the ongoing work, but completed all the issues in here and have done some good work on Article 4.
Members comment? Simon?
Thank you. Can I start off by saying it's an absolutely gripping report. A lot of information, a lot of detail in there. Most of it sad and tragic, which we need to be aware. I think there needs to be more publicity. Again, sort of superseding the report. I don't know if you're aware that it's getting out of cabinet to discuss this issue this morning.
Okay.
And David Pitts, the leader, is going to speak to City Car Mayor of London to remind him of his housing responsibilities about this.
Those of you who listen to Radio Essex will Simon Butler speak on this very simply. A couple of points I'd like to sort of bring out. I don't have any particular questions because it's a very important report and there is more to come. David Finch at Essex was highlighting particularly the impact on both Harlow and tendering councils. That's why we were contacted. They are similar, but not the same. Obviously our problem is the development sorry, I do have one question on paragraph 12H, 12I. Talking about child sexual exploitation, and the DSO has notified the city. Who's the DSO?
None of the officers listing how.
No, what is DSO?
Designated safeguarding officer.
Oh, right. Not on my field. Sorry, yes, I do have some questions. How successful have we been in making contact with the owners, landlords, building supervisors, actually identifying them and finding them, actually talking to them and getting them to do anything?
So with Carradine we've been very successful. So they manage Terminus House and Temperley's House. With the others so far, less successful, but we continue to try.
I notice that obviously one of the things we need to do is to talk to the other agencies, social services, education, what have you, possibly on a slightly more focused approach to see what they need and if we can support them in the context they're making, either through Essex or with the referring authorities, as to identify, being notified of the needs of any families that are being referred to us, preferably in advance, so if you know they're coming, and we can sort of start doing something about it.
So we're finding that other agencies are coming to us for help actually to say what can we do. So we're suggesting that that they use their contacts to raise this as an issue. But in particular, so that's lots of people at Essex County Council and others, but we're finding the head teachers are coming to us to ask for assistance, and also health services providers, particularly Jenner House at Harlow has been particularly affected by this.
So it sounds like we ought to be talking about Essex County Council, start with the suspension way downwards, as to, if you like, what his information is and what his particular concerns are. I'll ask you what progress he's making with the Mayor of London.
Yes, certainly I'll pick that up, and I do talk to Essex County Council, not today,
Oh,
but
we do.
to other officers.
Excellent. On the future work programme item F about seeking a moratorium on further conversion, have you, are you looking to stop any further conversions altogether? Is that your aim?
Well, some conversions might actually be very good quality accommodation and help to satisfy a housing need very well. I think it's the poor quality conversions that we would want to stop. Although I don't know how you'd tell one against the other. It's an ongoing discussion that we're trying to have.
Yeah. So, my understanding is that the original reason for the change in regulations was to, it's focused particularly on offices in town centres. So you don't have sort of dead areas, and you also have population that are going to be there to enjoy their time and enjoy the evening time. And so if that was the original aim, then why not have other regulations that just say you can only do it for offices in retail locations and not employment areas. That sort of might be an easy option to sort of try and get through, rather than just sort of doing a blanket refusal. I think except that you could still do it if you're private planning revision, and sort of bring back into all planning legislation rather than meeting outside. I have to say your Appendix B was incredibly helpful. It gives us some idea of the scale and scope, which is quite horrifying, really. Just one more question. The Pearson Education site there for Edinburgh Gate. Well, it's obviously for sale, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Great, well done. Keep up the good work and keep us posted. And if you need any help or anything, or do that.
Councillor Dean.
No, I mean, this is a huge issue. I'm not going to sort of spoke so much as me already and I'm getting interested in my own voice, but I think it's a huge issue and I'm very concerned about it, so I welcome this report. I think, I understand what Simon's saying. I think we also need to think about, I'm just looking at Jim sitting next to me, is it's the fire regulation, things like that, it's my concern is that, these conversions being done, and there doesn't seem to be economic legislation in terms of how they're done. I think that's my biggest worry, is that wherever they're located, actually, that we've got the right legislation in place that ensures that they are safe to be, and that's what really worries me.
Edna?
Well, at the last meeting it was mentioned that some children living in these places had been assigned to schools but couldn't get there because of lack of bus provision. Has it been sorted so those children can now get to school?
I'm afraid I don't know. I can find out, but that's one of the things I think that the review needs to pick up about what we can do to help provide more accommodation to people living in basically industrial areas where the bus service, if that's required, isn't available.
We've got to find out
Yes.
what was happening on these. I mean, I think we just should know. Perhaps we could try to do something more if the problem is still ongoing.
Maggie?
If you look at item 12 on this, all the way down it, starting at A, a high volume of calls to Essex Police, how successful are we and they in getting rid of the people that are causing drug dealers, etc., shipping them back out? Because obviously there are things going on where this facility needs to be in place so that they don't stay in Harlow and B, definitely in the buildings that they're actually in at the moment.
Well, I don't think you can ship them back out because for the time being, at least, it's their home. So, if there's been a criminal activity, then the police will prosecute them.
Yeah.
And if there's been antisocial behaviour that can be proved, then maybe the landlord will evict them. And I know that the Carrington, who run Terminus House and Templefield's House, are pretty good at evicting people that carry out antisocial behaviour. But I don't think the police can just send them back to where
I think that was one of the things they wanted to try and do. Because they mentioned Terminus House and said, we're trying to get them back where they came from. But that's my concern, especially when you've got young children in there and whatever office block you're thinking of. And the infrastructure that we would put in under normal planning conditions when we're building, it's just not happening with this. They're just going in to somewhere they should never be in the first place, and there's nothing around them, even for play areas. And that is absolutely appalling.
Right, Simon, then I'll make
Just a quick follow-up to Councillor Lind. Although the conversions don't need planning permission, they do require building regs approval. And I think I might say part of the gate do expect them as well. Most of the low rise, apart from the Terminus House. So from that point of view, they should be, they should have working operative fire doors. They should have fire alarms, which should be tested every week. Those regulations are still in place, fortunately.
Yeah, as I understand it, the Article 4 directive means to say that they can't occupy any more industrial units, but it doesn't stop what we've got at the moment.
No.
So we've still got the problem of children having nowhere to play,
Yes.
nowhere to get food, no buses,
Yeah.
difficult to get to schools. So it's a problem that seems, well, I don't think it'll get worse. We're going to stop doing it, but it won't get worse. So I think future consideration should be through planning to see if we can stop that.
Yeah.
I must say that this is a very comprehensive report, and as other people have said, I think it's very good.
Yeah.
It gives us lots of information,
Yeah.
and we understand the problems surrounding this. So thank you very much for that. Has anyone else got anything to say before I move on from there?